Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I'm Martin Wenzel. We're going to get going right away here, and I'll fill you in as we're driving, because it looks like the clock is moving with some speed right here. So it is July 4th, and I somehow damaged the trailer. Let me out of this place. Oh no. Oh, come on. How do we get out? I suppose right here. Alright, just wasted 10 minutes driving around the parking lot. Now this is the big problem with doing logs and everything within American Truck Simulator is the time.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Sometimes acts pretty weird. Of course, you can role play that that's traffic or other issues that are not simulated too well. But anyway, we got quite a ways to go. We have 626 miles now. We should be able to do that in a day or close to it. But as you've seen on a lot of these episodes, we barely can make like 300 or 400 miles. But my goal is we're going to be taking 78, so we're going back into Burns, Oregon here. Continuing on the delivery from last time, taking this M270 to Beatty, Nevada. You just see the clock just ticking away super fast. We haven't even gone any distance yet, so the clock kind of really frustrating here in Burns because I've already spent half an hour, haven't even gone up the road at all.
Go straight on.
But we're going to be going down West 78, Oregon 78. We're going to go to Burns Junction, hopefully not get pulled into the way station there, and then we'll be on US 95. Take US 95 into Nevada, and we should be there at the Nevada border. If we didn't lose this half-hour time getting started here, we should have been there about 7:30. We'll probably be closer to 8 o'clock. Then we'll take 95 down to Winnemucca. We will then go over on the... I forget what that is. Is that the 70 or the 80? I think it's Interstate 80. Take that over to Battle Mountain, then we'll go down on US 395 again. And we have two options of places to stop, either Austin, Nevada, or Tonopah. And the goal is to get to Tonopah at least. I don't think we're going to be able to get all the way to Beatty and deliver it and all that stuff within the 11 driving hours in our 14. But I think we should be able to get to Tonopah. We're going to be going long today, driving, hopefully not over the limit. That will be when we get to Austin, we'll be looking at it, because between Austin and Tonopah, I think it's another 100 miles or so. Actually, it's about 140. I got the Atlas here, the Motor Carrier's Atlas. So we're going to be trying to get to Tonopah, because then it'll be just a 90 mile shot from Tonopah to Beatty tomorrow morning to deliver by 7. And if we get up and get going at 3, we'll definitely be there on time. If we end up stopping in Austin, we should be good as well, barring any delays. So welcome back. Got a little bit of free time here where the house is empty, don't have people interrupting. Hopefully someone is coming over to pick up our old bed, so that might be an interruption. But it's raining right now outside, so maybe he won't show up for a while until it stops raining. Get to enjoy State Highway 78 through, I would say, like the middle of south middle of Oregon. Really interesting looking at the Oregon map in this Motor Carrier's Atlas. The Motor Carrier's Atlas has all the roads highlighted in orange. If I can find a picture, I'll try to put it in here. Maybe I'll take a picture of the atlas itself and show this, but it has all of the routes, roads that trucks can travel on legally, highlighted in orange. And I noticed that our last episode, we actually drove between, it's not a city in-game, but I forget what it's called actually now, Pilot's Hill, something like that. Just south of Pendleton, Oregon, on that US 395 winding road, beautiful sights to see. Actually, we can't drive on that road in real life between that point and I think it's Pilot's Knob and then Mount Vernon. So that's what we did last episode. We drove actually on a road we're not supposed to be on. But today, every road we're going to be taking in American Truck Simulator is legal to drive on. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass right here. Whoa. Ah! Come on. And he's not going to stop. That is the biggest issue with scale here, is that you just kind of get stuffed up and you lose hours of driving time because you get stuck behind a one of those big tractors, and you just can never pass it. It's amazing, these roads in Nevada here in Oregon here, this 2-lane middle of desert, and there's just so much traffic. It seems right when you need to pass, there comes another car right over the horizon every time. But we made it there. Not exactly the way you want to do it, especially in front of an ambulance. Didn't have its lights on, so it wasn't an emergency situation. Been on the road now about 2 hours. I think we're probably running about half an hour behind, but I think we should still be able to get to Tonopah. Fingers crossed. Should just go a little over the speed limit.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
Oh, just went past the state patrol car there, going 7 over. He didn't ding us. That's good. And we're gonna have to pull into this pain in the butt way station. I can't remember if it's better going this direction or not. Where is the way station? No, because we're gonna have to turn here. Oh no. Where is it? Oh. Wait, how do I... Kidding me? I have to go...
Get ready to turn right.
To turn here.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Alright, getting snippy.
Turn right.
Actually, you know what I should have tried here? This should have been the one time I tried skipping the way station, just to see what would happen. This is just a real bad arrangement. And I really wonder if trucks have to do this in real life.
Let's find a new route.
And I can't even get into the way station from here, can I? Oh no, I can. Whew. I saw that guardrail. This guy's gonna let me go, I think. And we're just losing a ton of time. But it is what it is. As I said, I was planning on getting to McDermott probably by 7:30, 8 o'clock now, probably. We're about 11,000 over the weight limit, but I believe this is... I think we have permits for this one. If not, we should. Alright, so now we gotta spin around here.
Get ready to turn left.
Burns Junction. Sun is blazing.
Turn left. ready to turn left. Turn left.
Wow. What? Really should have yielded there. And then I got distracted seeing that Ian Shea Gallo winery truck, because that's the one he yielded to us earlier. So we should have probably yielded to him and let him go. Just gotta go stop.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Alright, we spent about a half an hour just driving around in circles there with the way station. Thank you, DOT. Always appreciated. Man, look at that ETA. For the longest time there, you know, even when we were just driving on 78 to get back to here, it was still saying about 6:04. We hadn't lost a lot of time, and then suddenly it just went whoop. So hopefully we start getting back on track. Again, I'm hoping we get there at 8. I think my plan is to rest in Winnemucca, because I don't think there's anything in-game for McDermott. It's been added with the U.S. expansion city. I think that's been something added. It might actually be in the vanilla, but I don't think there's anywhere to rest there. If there is, we can stop there and rest. It looks like it'd probably be an easier place than in Winnemucca. See, it doesn't look so great over there with that ETA time. It's 11 and a half hours. That means we've already used about almost 4. Meaning we can do another 7 today, and then that's another 4 hours we're going to have to make up tomorrow, which is going to be pushing it really close. So it's really hard to do the logs. It's really hard to do it and fit it into this environment on American Truck Simulator. Like I said, I'll fudge the numbers just a little bit, because there's sometimes like that rest area we were at, we lost 10 minutes before we even got going, and so that's just not realistic right there. Because it can be, but at 3 in the morning, you're not gonna be stuck for 10 minutes trying to get out most days. Not even going anywhere, just sitting there, and 10 minutes flies by. So sometimes that's the case. Sometimes I'll fudge the numbers then, just so we can actually fit it in sort of realistically what you'd be able to do in real life. But this trip is really surprising. Again, I hope we get to McDermott by 8 at least. You know, it'll feel better.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
Probably should have been more like getting there at, really now would have been already later than it should have been. It's only about a 3 hour, 3 hours between Burns and McDermott, and it's taken us almost 5. It's ridiculous. That's the problem. That's right there. You can see is part of the problem is that things that should take 3 hours end up taking twice as long almost in American Truck Simulator sometimes. But we are here in McDermott. So this might be the place to stop and get that break in. Looks like there's a little area we can pull off. Won't have to spend a ton of time getting in and out. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It's right here on the route. Rest area. And we're going to say we got in here at 7:30. Whoa, what are you doing? amazing how I can never get that back trailer to turn. It just never comes with me. Wow, you just see we jumped up another $2,000 on the total bank account. So another job finished. I don't know if an email came scrolling across the bottom there. Alright, not the perfect parking job, but oh well. So I'll see you around 8 o'clock. Alright, let's get back on the road. Just a few more minutes here. Spent that time taking the break, rearranging the way I had my microphone set up, and now I can actually sit and relax in my chair as I'm driving here. This is really nice. First time I've been able to do this. I got the new table and I set it up exactly the way I had it set up in China with a smaller table, and I actually could put this in the front closer just because of the way I have my things. I'm not moving my steering wheel over to the left side anymore. Let's get going. And let's try not to hit anything as we're getting out. Pretty much empty in here. It seems I'm always hitting this trailer on something. Now see, this parking lot, perfect parking lot. See, we've lost about a minute of time here moving out, which is way more realistic than losing 10 minutes just spinning around to exit. So I like the time scale here in McDermott a lot better. Whoa! What the heck? Of course. Now, I saw him doing that, and again, I tried. I did what I could, and he just kind of... I hit the brakes, and it wasn't enough. Wow. Okay, can I go out? No, I cannot go out. Yay. Well, now there, see, we don't lose, you know, what would have really been a whole day, a whole ton of time with that accident we just had. We do have more damage. Truck 4% damage now. That was kind of ridiculous. I don't know what he was doing. We're pulling out, and he just whoop right into that left turn, right into us. Didn't even acknowledge that we were turning. Or that we had started pulling out. I believe he didn't even look like he stopped at that stop sign. Shifted too soon. Definitely not the way you want to take a climb there at all. So we're doing decent. That I estimated 3 hours to get to McDermott. It took us actually 4 hours 15 minutes, so off by an hour. So again, fingers crossed, get to Tonopah. If we can't get there the whole way, we'll get to, and the way we're driving right now, I don't know if we're going to be able to get there, because we'll have to stop in Austin, and then, you know, as soon as we stop, we got to turn the truck off, get off duty, get that 10 in, and get going right away, probably closer to midnight. Then we'll be able to make it. The more time we have in the morning before 7, it's not an hour's time. It's not an hour's issue. We're good on hours for this delivery. Our clock will be pretty worn out after this trip, but that's an issue for another day. First things first, get this guy delivered. And it would be lovely if we could get up to 70 at any point on 395 here, or 95. Yay. Yeah, so this between Winnemucca and McDermott and Winnemucca at 75 miles. So I estimated an hour and a half. So we'll see. That means we should be getting there 9:30. If we get there at 9:30, I'll be pleasantly surprised. Probably gonna be closer to 10, considering we're not anywhere close to going 70. Now I can't tell if this I'm gonna have to go back and look at last video if we had as much air ride going on. Did just put in an air ride.
Caution, please mind the speed limit.
An air ride mod. Got some construction coming up. I'm noticing some bouncing going on. I feel like we've had that before though. Of course, that might have been when I had other air ride seat mods installed. So let me know if you like it, if it's annoying, bouncing up and down. And look at that. I think we're, well, maybe not. Junction blank. Well, when I get a chance, I'm going to see what junction that would have been. Going to Lakeview, though. All right, come on. Let's go. Let's get to Winnemucca here, guys. Alright, coming up on Winnemucca, about 15 minutes longer than I thought it was going to take, but I'll take that because definitely
Get ready to turn
where
left.
we want to be. And we're going to turn left here to get to the interstate ramp, or the
Turn
highway
left.
entrance, interstate entrance.
Caution, please mind the speed limit. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. right. Exit right.
Lovely getting off the roads like this, where you got the ramps. Hope the gear catches.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Alright, let's at least get to Austin here, guys. Yeah, these are definitely not the roads you want to be on when you got a deadline approaching fast. 2 lanes. We do have this passing zone here. Now watch me come up on this truck. I got a lot of speed, got a lot of momentum. Should be able to easily pass this guy. As soon as I move over to this lane, though, pop out of the horizon is going to be a car. Oh, look at us. Are we going to be able to get past this FedEx truck before we get to the curve? I think we might be able to. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. All right. We are rolling now. So we're 8 hours into our shift, or 8 hours 15 minutes into our shift. Kind of do the math there. That means we've done 8 hours, take out a half hour for the break. We've been driving for 7.5 hours. So we still can drive another 3.5, or about 3. So we're gonna be looking 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. So 2:30, we have to be parked. So keep that number in mind. 2:30. I think we should be able to get to Austin, and then we'll between Austin and Tonopah is another 2.5. I think it's gonna be Austin because we're not even to Austin yet, and it's gonna probably take us 2.5 hours between Austin and Tonopah, unfortunately. Meaning we're gonna need to get up and get going really early, as soon as we can, and really haul butt to get Beatty on time tomorrow. But that's the challenge of doing the logs and trying to do it within this ATS ecosystem. Come on, stop dragging butt up these little hills. Come on. Oh, man. All right, well, that's kind of not the way you want to go about things, but yeah, we're gonna do it again there. We get to skip into the front of the line because there was just no way we were gonna slow down. I don't know. It's weird because this time I'm wondering if this air ride mod also messes with the braking, because I could not brake there. I had the engine braking going. You know what it might have been? I might have actually had my clutch applied, which would have completely. Yeah, it might have been what it was. But yeah, definitely noticing I'm not braking last couple episodes, the braking intensity was pretty high, actually. I was like, whoa, that broke really quick. And then there, now again, that's the difference between a game and real life. You're not gonna, I mean, of course an accident could pop up like that really quick, but construction work like that with a stoplight, I'm sorry, give me some warning on that one. I came over the crest of the hill and it's like, there's no way I'm gonna stop in time for that. Thankfully didn't lose a ton of time there, about 15 minutes probably. So this is going to come out on Monday, August 5th. I'll be at trucking school. Recording this, it is Saturday, August 3rd. We've now fallen about a month behind game time to real life time, July 4th in time, so happy 4th of July from in-game. Obviously, we're now into August in the real world. I'll be at trucking school, so by the time you guys start watching this video, it'll be the afternoon. I've all been hard at study at school for about 8 hours already. Who knows how long it goes. I saw it's at like 7 in the morning until sometimes 10 at night. So it's gonna be pretty tiring, depending on what you're doing, and either way, it's gonna be tiring just being up that long. Sounds like right now 3 students for sure at Millis and Richfield for August 5th. A possible 4th. If it's only 3, I might be able to get my own hotel room paid for by Millis. Coming up on Austin. Okay, here's the moment of truth. And when we get in here, I'm probably gonna just
Get ready to
take a
turn left.
screenshot right here and then probably take a little bit of time to think. I just double checked everything. Obviously in real life you won't be able to just double check stuff while you're rolling, but we can here. And what I'm gonna do
Turn left.
is we're gonna turn right and go to that rest area right there. Now in real life we could possibly push on and get about halfway between Tonopah or here in Tonopah, Austin and Tonopah. Thankfully, this has been added in. This is new with, I think this is new. I'm not sure if all these buildings are new, but at least Austin being a place is new with the city's expansion, U.S. city's expansion. In real life, we could push on down 376 Highway, Nevada 376, get about halfway to, I think it's Old Smoky or Big Smoky rest area. Man, these turns, hairpins.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Calm down. 98 degrees outside. Let's get into this rest area. Gonna prompt me. Doesn't matter if it doesn't prompt me. I usually don't even. There we go. I mean, we're in here.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's find a new route.
Kind of park next to this pole. All right. Well, I'll give you a little quick explanation of what was going on there. Tonopah, pull up my atlas right here in front of me. Look at the mileage. And we're looking Austin to Tonopah is 118 miles. We have an hour and a half left on our clock, drive time. We're at 9.5 right now. We only have 11 to do, obviously. And we're not going to be able to make 118 in 90 minutes. We can't even do it. It'll probably take 2 hours. Solid 2 hours. More like probably 2.5. Now, as I was saying, there's big smoky rest area. We could have gone halfway. I think we could have made that. There now, in-game, there's nothing there, so we'd just be pulling over to the side of the road and just kind of doing that. Getting out of the truck, if we get out of the truck, actually, if I go off the clock here at 1:15 or just even 1:30, we'll be able to get up and get going again at 11:30. That'll be 12:30 Mountain Time, 12:30 a.m. Mountain Time on the 5th. That'll be 11:30 p.m. on our clock. And that might be able to do, and we'll easily be able to make it because it's about, we're seeing, it's not showing me the ETA now. And it's not showing me on there either. But it's about, well, there it is, 5 hours, 15 minutes. I'm going to fudge that and say probably it's going to be closer to 6 when it's all said and done. If we get going at 11:30, we'll be there before our 7:20 appointment. Now, of course, we can deliver any time, 12:40 to 7:20. 7:20 is the last opportunity. We'll be able to make it. So, worked out. Austin's the place to stop. Here we are in Austin. Let's check the clock. I already mentioned, but we didn't do a lot of breaks today. We had the 15 minutes doing the pre-trip, 4 hours 15 driving from Burns to McDermott, a little bit longer than I was hoping. And then this part, it took about probably the right amount of time, 5 hours 15 minutes for a total of 9.5 hours driving and 10 hours 25 minutes on duty. So not a long day really, but definitely got where we needed to be. So take a look out here. Let's turn off all this junk. So until next time, and we'll see. I'm going to try to record this episode. I still have, looks like no one's home, and it looks like I'll sometimes do it. Record July 5th, and we'll finish up this delivery, and we'll see how much I got left on the 70. I don't have my log right in front of me. And until then, hopefully, if I record that video, it'll be coming out Friday, August, what would that be, what's the date today, 3rd, so it'll be August 9th. That'll be the July 5th video, hopefully, if I record it right now. So, until then, I'm Martin Wenzel, this is American Truck Simulator. Sorry for rambling on and on and on. Go out, have fun trucking in American Truck Simulator. Take care. Goodbye.